11, I think, today, and now it's like 12:45, and we've been driving in rain nonstop. So since we pulled out of the compartment at 11, I guess it was about 11:15 actually when we left, but when we pulled out of the compartment, it's been raining ever since. I think we're actually about to run out of it here shortly, probably in the next 20-30 minutes, hopefully. Hopefully we will just get all the rain out of our system and it can be pretty for the rest of the week. I'm not so sure, but we're on our way to the FM3 Cars and Cones. It's called FM3 Road Trip Cars and Cones. And we're going to be going from city to city each day and autocrossing in a different venue every single day. And tonight we have to be in Jasper, Indiana. So we're supposed to be there at 6, and I think we're still making okay time even with the rain. But fun times. Actually, it's been very nerve-wracking so far. So I can't wait to actually get there, be able to chill, and hopefully have a fun week. Well, number one, we're starting to run out of the rain, but the reason why driving in the rain has been so nerve-wracking is that I am on BFG Rivals, and those are 200 treadwear, and they are extreme performance summer tires. So in standing water, they're not the greatest. I've hydroplaned a couple of times. They're fairly new tires. We've done a couple, I guess, 2 national events, 2 SCCA national events on them. Haven't really driven on them much as far as on the street, but I will say they hydroplane less than the Bridgestones do. Brian and I have ran the Bridgestones on the Corvette in the past, and they hydroplane like crazy. And these really aren't that bad. So they are obviously a much narrower tire, so that helps where they're wider on the Corvette. But Brian is actually on a set of BFG All Seasons. They're actually a set that he won at a Goodguys event. I guess a couple of years ago, because I actually ran on them in Nationals a couple of years ago, so maybe like 3 years ago. But point is, he has All Seasons on the car, and he's good, and he even said he hydroplaned a couple of times, so it's going to be interesting though, because I'm on Rivals, he's on All Seasons. He's probably not going to love those on the autocross course. I'm not loving these BFG Rivals on the street. Well, in the wet. On the dry, they're fine, but it's going to be funny. We'll see. I don't expect my times to be anywhere close to Brian's, but on the autocross course, even with better tires, but we'll see. I guess it could be course dependent also, so I'm just looking forward to this rain to be over. It's sprinkling a little bit now, but mostly the asphalt's actually dry now, so. Wipe off a freaking clean spot to do it.
Bring the truck to this door and you're going to do a burnout right here for a free set of Falcon tires.
Oh, we can do
that. Come on, everybody. We're going to see a burnout. Come on.
raceway this is. Never been here before. I'm not sure if it's a karting track. Actually, it looks like it's a short track of some sort. Don't really know. But we're here. Oh, it's Kil-Kare. Kil-Kare Raceway. I have no clue what that means. Kil-Kare? Who knows? Never been here before, but it looks like some sort of like little road track or something. A road course. This might be the one where we're actually going to run on part of the track. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so far it's dry, so maybe we can get some dry runs in. It looks like hardly anybody's here thus far.
There's only a couple of rules. Number one, this is not a pants-off dance-off. You're wearing a helmet. In the wind. All of the articles of clothing that you have on now must be in the same place when we're done with this. Okay?
Well, how about what?
I have a question.
Yes.
There is a pole in the room. Can we use it?
When the music starts, you dance. When it stops,
It is.
let's go.
It is. Yes. Can be on dry.
Eric Vandermeer.
Whoa! Hey, Jimmy, that was in the wet.
Eric! All right! All right!
I just want to remind everybody on the top 3 times, if all you have is 100, you don't make change. So second place, with a lap time of 35,794, Ryan Johns.
Driving what?
Driving what, sir?
Hold on. Driving what?
Corvette.
Corvette.
C5 Corvette. Yep. And the winner, with the fastest time of the day at a 35,254.
Way to go.
And it's a girl in a Miata. Well done. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our 3 fast times of the day.
This is actually day 3 of the event. This is day 2 of competition. We're at Kil-Kare Speedway again today, and yet again it's raining. The course is different today. Brian Mason set up a different course. It's starting out completely different. I think we're gonna loop around in a different way. I haven't been on the track yet, but it's raining and it's gonna be slick. And yesterday I did have some dry runs. I ended up, which you should have seen some footage right before this, I took first, Brian took second. We did have dry runs. There was a handful of us that had dry runs, and everybody else had to run in the rain yesterday. But here, if you want to see a look at the track here in a minute, it's a cool little short track, I guess is what it is. So it's interesting. It has a little bit of banking. So, and there's some spots where when you hit, I guess it's either the painted lines or maybe it's the sealer in between where they paved it is slick. So when you hit that, you kind of kick sideways. So it's interesting. So here's what the track looks like, or part of it anyway. as you see, it's raining. So tell us what you think about the course.
It's slick.
It's kind of weird running on a short track, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think about the all seasons?
The all seasons rock.
So you're like in third right now.
Fourth. I just checked.
Oh, did you?
I'm in the highest paying position that doesn't have to pay. Or the highest placing position that doesn't have to pay.
I think Eric's trying to go for the win, isn't he?
Yeah. Ready?
pictures. What's it called again?
Yep. The Cumberland Gap.
Yeah. So here's the Pinnacle overlook, and there are tons of clouds, so you can't really see that far, but it's way, way, way down there. The roads were like switchbacks on top of each other. Brian had to go to first gear. That's how I made it in second, but it'd probably be really pretty if you could see all of it, because there's mountains back behind there. Here it is. You can see Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky. Is that it? I thought there was another one.
Well, from here you can't see North Carolina.
Oh, okay. But that's on the edge too.
I think we have to go to the other one.
I gotcha. We're apparently a little early to the party. How many? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When Brian and I got here, we were the only two. I mean, besides those cars. Through the tunnel. Man, I'm still tired. A little sleep deprived, a little caffeine deprived. Really nice tunnel. trip since Sunday. This is literally the first time we're seeing any peak of sunlight. So, several days in, and we're finally seeing sun. The windshield wipers are not on at the moment, although we've cut them on and off, or I have cut them on and off several times in the past little bit, and it did rain on us most of the morning, but hopefully we'll actually get some dry autocross runs today. So today we're going to be in Knoxville at the Smoky Stadium, I believe is what they call it. Apparently that's supposed to be probably the best venue we're at, although I've heard it's not the greatest, but we'll have to see for ourselves. We just got through going up to the Pinnacle Point at Cumberland Gap, and we crossed over into Tennessee, and we'll see how the autocross is today. Just hoping the clouds and the rain stay away and we actually get dry runs and can have some fun. We've had a great time so far, just the rain has really sucked.
Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, North Carolina.
And we're in the very middle of the track,
Infield.
and they're also doing did you say it's the Richard Petty experience?
I think so.
So there's NASCARs running around. It's loud. You can't even hear the loud cars that are here because the NASCAR cars are too loud. So it's a 22-second course according to the
Fastest time.
and it's not the Miata, it's the Corvette that's winning. So I'll have to video the Corvette. But my friend Eric is in second, I guess, right?
Yep.
And he has a 23, or is he in the 22s also?
22.7.
Okay. And what are you running?
23.5, 4, I don't know.
And I had a 23.
3.
Is it a 3 or a 4? I don't know. Anyway. But again, I'm on Rivals. Brian's on all seasons. But Brian's going to take a run in the car. We actually made some shock changes this morning. The car feels a lot better. It's not where it needs to be, but it feels a lot better. So. road trip. So last night was actually kind of the last party, I guess. Well, not last party, but the last official get-together for the trip, and it was at Detroit Speed, which was awesome. It was so cool to see that facility. Yeah, we're so over the rain. We actually got to enjoy the day yesterday without rain. I think it maybe sprinkled on us a little bit during our drive, but otherwise we had a clear day yesterday. And according to the weather, we're supposed to have a clear day today, but so far we're not. It's cloudy, it's misting, it sprinkles every now and then, but it's like a constant mist for now. So we're driving on back roads in North Carolina, and so far I've seen a lot of different racing industry related stuff, of course, because it's kind of a hub around here. And yeah, so we'll see how today goes. I am particularly interested to take the Miata to the Goodguys show and see all the weird looks that I get, because I know people are going to think I'm lost my mind and why in the world is this Miata at the Goodguys show. My shocks have been adjusted